Ladies and gentlemen, that technicolor rainbow in between. I'm the research assistant, and this is Journey into the Arena, episode 74. Last episode, we finished our midweek magic event, 3 and 1, and finished our traditional standard event at 1 total win, and our time ran out. Let's see what else we could possibly get into today. If you're just joining us, it's a weird place to start, but I'm glad you're here. This is my free to play attempt at getting back into Magic the Gathering. I will be tracking the real world money spent on this channel, but there typically won't be any spent unless I somehow win money and or product. If I do win paper product, I'll probably do a pack opening and or giveaway on the channel for all my subscribers. So if you want to be eligible for that, as well as getting yourself on the list of great humans, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Remember, good humans watch, great humans like, subscribe, and share. Now, let's get into the jungle. Okay, so first off, we're going to re-roll one of these. Plus, I think we're going to do the color-specific one. Okay, so... Alright, now I heard that the Omniscience draft is... Yep, still here. The Omniscience Quick Draft. Now, I did one of these offline, and I did pretty well in it. So I think what I'm going to do is try this again today, and I'm going to use gold instead of gems to do it. So let's see what we come out with for this one. Now, if you haven't seen before, this is a unique draft format where it's basically just you get to play any of the cards from your hand for free. Creatures you control have haste. Oh, not bad. Where creatures you control have haste, that kind of... Okay, you're basically able to play anything from your hand for free, and you have an emblem that gives you 5 free mana per turn to use for whatever you would need to use it for. Now, draw spells in this format are very, very heavily taken, because people basically just cycle through, or have a habit of cycling through their decks. But in this one, I don't really see a bunch of I don't see any draw spells really, other than the lands, which you don't really need unless you plan on running Sokka's Haiku, which needs a land to target it. So I guess since Beetle-Headed Merchants is the only thing that really gives you the ability to even draw a card in this pack, I guess we'll start with Beetle-Headed Merchants, but it really feels bad when there's a, Fervor, and especially a Firelord Azula right beside it. But I guess we'll start off with Beetle-Headed Merchants and hope it gets better from there. Okay, as far as draw cards, again, the only thing that's really able to give any draw cards is Forecasting Fortune Teller. Katara is a good card, but I don't know about using that over anything. I mean, there's no other draw stuff other than the Fortune Teller, which gives you the clue. I don't know, maybe we take Katara. I mean, the other choice is Ember Island Productions. Okay, so we got Geyser Leaper, which is a more constant form of drawing. I mean, it's filtering, but it's drawing. This gives a clue token, and this steals a creature and gives a clue token. but from what I've seen, people don't really value Jet's brainwashing that heavily, so it might actually just wheel. So I guess out of the current choices, I'm gonna go Geyser Leaper. Uh, these are not really good packs. This is not really a good start for us. Lonely Twin Tutors is a great pickup because if I happen to get any of the very valued card Waterbending Lesson or Boomerang Basics, these can basically search it up. So yeah, it says okay here. Ordinarily, I wouldn't give Lonely the time of day, but okay. So Airbending Lesson draws a card, so we're gonna take that. Waterbending Lesson. How in the world did this get through to? Oh yeah, I'm drafting bots. That's how. Waterbending Lesson. And let's see here. I guess we need some really big threats, so we'll take the giant koi. And we already have one beeline merchant, so I guess since it's basically our goal to try and draw more than two cards in a turn. We'll take the Otter Penguin. The only reason I think of taking this land is because you can basically use the emblem mana to sacrifice it to draw a card. Oh no, I'm more tempted to take the Curious Farm Animals because, you know, Path of Redemption and Watery Grasp are still a thing. Let's take the land. Really don't like taking the land in this scenario, but hey. Ember Island Productions, definitely taking that. In case we get to copy Low and Lee. Jet's Brainwashing, definitely taking that because people don't seem to calculate for it all that much. Geyser Leaper, job card. Rough Rider Cavalry would be. I don't know, it would be if the exhaust cost wasn't so high. Because with this, you have like the 5 from the emblem, the 2 from the firebending, so you'd have to run at least like 1 land in order to just put 2 counters on it and give it trample for the end of turn, so I'd rather not do that. Target artifact or land, okay. That we can do. Okay, pack 2. No straight draw cards in here. Well, there's the Union Archers. Secret of Bloodbending. You have to waterbend 10 in order to do the entire thing. So you have to be ahead on board as it is. I'm gonna take Aang. Okay. Toph. Toph's not really. Toph's good for getting cards back. But at the same time, you don't really run land, so Earthbending's not really that good here. You know what? Since Ember Island came around the last time, I think I'm gonna wait for it to wheel and just pick Lost Days here. because that gives us a clue token over sold out, which only gives us a clue token if the creature is dealt damage. Let's see here. Abandoned Attachments is probably a better pick in this situation than Airbending Lesson. It would be nice to do an Invasion Submersible, but can't do that over the draw spell. Okay, and I have to lose a life to get the clue token for this, and I don't really favor that too highly. This is basically a draw card in like 3 turns. I'll take the Death Toucher in this game. Tara. Snap pick for that one. Accumulate Wisdom. Okay. Sokka's Haiku. I don't want to run that. Truly do not. For that matter, it only draws 1 card. I'll do Gradually for a little bit. Energy Bending because it draws a card. Zhang Zhang because he can duplicate lessons, and the lesson we most definitely need duplicated is Waterbending Lesson. We'll go with the second Ember Island. I guess we could go with the Dai just for the heck of it. First time flyer, I'd prefer over draw one single card after 3 turns. Deserters Disciple, and of course being a land. Okay. Pack 3, pick 1. We get Teo for draw, but we get the option of Appa. And you know, Appa brings with it the ability to airbend a bunch of things, but you do have to spend the emblem mana in order to bring the airbend things back. But when you cast a spell from exile, you get a 1/1 creature token in its place. But I think in this case I'm going to go with Teo, because he gives the ability to filter for flyers. Okay, so for this, I think I'm going to go with Airbending Lesson because it draws. Another Teo. Although I will take note of the Solstice Revelations, which is technically, it's basically a draw 1 in this format. I don't think people really value it that highly, or the bots value it that highly anyway. Let's see here. There's the True Ancestry to get back something and create a clue token, which I think I'm going to do. There's another Low and Lee, but there's another Abandoned Attachments. I think I need the Abandoned Attachments more than I do Low and Lee. Or more than I do a second Low and Lee anyway. How many Geyser Leapers do I have? Like, okay, there's 3. Geyser Leaper over Lightning Strike. I I don't know if I can do that. Um, yeah, I have 3 guys and Libras already. I can't do that. Oh, lightning strike. Yes, waterbending lesson. Yes, please. Spirit Oasis. I may actually take that just because it draws. I mean, I don't have anything that's really shrine related, but let's see here. I'm gonna take the Origin of Metal Bending as a trick, I guess. Another Ember Island Productions. Porcupine in this case. Merchant of Many Hats. Oh good, the Lonely did come back. And a Dylian back. Okay, so to me this deck looks really weird. I don't know about any of you watching this, but it looks like we have to drop one card in order to be at a straight 40. So I think what I'm going to do is drop the Deserter's Disciple. Because I don't truly see a need for it. And I guess that's going to be our draft deck. So let's start it up and see how we do. Okay, who's first? Valiance of the Coast. Oh, it's one of the employee people, I guess. Beetlehead Merchants and Ember Islands. I don't know about this. Let's go down to 2. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep 2 and get rid of the. Yeah, I guess get rid of the land. I mean, it's a draw card, but so is Airbending Lesson. Sad that we can't actually do anything, but I guess this is where we end here. Say hello. Non-land permanent card. Oh, well, I can't discard it anyway, so there you go. Yep, go off. Second one, okay. Canyon Crawler, fun. Giant Coin, okay. Forecasting $14 coil. But it doesn't have to use too much mana for the turn. Oh, Southern Air Temple, how I was just there, okay. And it can already attack since there's lessons in there. Okay, and the island's in another clue. And bigger bodies. Alright, let's see how this does. We'll go Spirit Oasis to draw a card. Energy Bending, draw a card. Can I finish my turn? Like, can I finish the card I'm doing right now, please? I guess I'll dilate and dock now. We'll get rid of Driver later. And then let's see the Spirit Oasis. First draws us a card. We play the Spirit Oasis back out again. We play the Geyser Leaper out. We can't do the Spirit Oasis. Or we can't do the Geyser Leaper. I don't know, this game's probably over as it stands, but I don't know, I guess I kinda wanna see what I can possibly draw from here. Death Toucher, block Death Toucher. Fleet block here. And that's us taking 6, 10, 11, 12. Well, we could just take 10 and Lightning Strike Platypus Bear, which I think I'm going to do. Unless you have any other objections to that. Yeah, no. Well, no, there's no point in doing that. Yet. Which one will you buy? Nice to get a Lowenly or Waterbending lesson to kind of potentially turn this around. Hey, okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Let's do a water bending lesson instead of accumulate wisdom. Maybe we can draw into the accumulate wisdom. Yeah, okay. So that leaves 3. Let's add in a lesson the lonely. Right now, any comments? We don't really need a pirate peddlers. But we do have that option open to us, I guess. Let's spend 2 of it for low and lead, and then low and lead will search for the other water bending lesson. Now we can use that in the last 1 for that and use this. Let's go. Let's go A to get rid of the token. True ancestry to get peddlers back and get a clue about the peddlers without the geyser leaper, without the boy, without the geyser leaper. We'll leave the origin metal bending in hand, and we shall call that a turn. Or do we swing with one of them? I think we do. I think we swing with 1. Alright. So far, I'm not regretting instantly giving up. When I saw the giant board, yeah, you can't really discard that, but I mean, it gives you information, so there's that. Foggy Swamp Hunters, okay. Yeah, I guessed as much. Do we go 2? Yeah, I think we go 2. Yep, past combat, I guess. Oh yeah, I knew that was coming. Wait, how? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Cause yeah, that's 6 damage. How did I don't understand how I was at 10. I took 6 damage. No, that would have had to have doubled somehow. But none of these cards had the ability to do that. I don't understand what just happened. I mean, it said victor at the beginning, so I don't understand why it said -2. I don't get it. I don't know, maybe it's a glitch. Rusty Brewski. Okay. That's a better start than the other one. That is for sure. I forget which YouTuber I was watching that had I think it was Gauntlet X, that had like 3 boomerang basics and low and lees and waterbending lessons. So, you know, they had the ability to just continually use them. Alright, start the cane caller into an Appa. Cane caller. Another cane, or a good stuff cane caller again to get another food token. Are you gonna offer your Appa? Or offer the bonus node caller again? I will give you that. That is an intimidating board. I will give you that. Wow. Let's start off slow. And let's go into, I don't know, one of those to draw a card. Oh, I guess I don't get the card if they use it. Either way. Let's go Wild Ending Lesson. Into a low ending. Nice. We will follow bang, leaving us 3. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the waterbending lesson out. No roots waterbending lesson. Okay. Auto thing. So we got technically 1 free one left. Let's go with Tara. Teo. Uh-oh. No. That was bad play. That was my goddamn moment of the day. Let's go. first time playing it. Okay. Let's have it your ticket. Play land. And could earthbend it. But no, let's just. Could also waterbend 6 to draw a card next for next turn. Oh, can't tap that. Yeah, one there, I guess. These guys will be good. Yep, bed touching flyers. And one. Okay, that's not for this turn. No box, that's fine. Yes. I could do the 5 and the 6 to draw, but let's do the koi. Shadow. Alright, now is it better to pay 4, pop this and draw a card? Or is it better to pay 5? Well, I need to discard a card whenever they go swinging, so... Okay. Hello. With her. Hey, what the hell was that? Oh my gosh, seriously? So first time flyer. Swing the A. Mateo. Discard the dialing end dot. And we'll put the hang up higher. Activate the ability to turn 5 like I tried to do earlier. And attachments again, him lifelink. And give us 2 more cards. And give us a blue token, and that can go somewhere. Okay. And okay. I can draw. Okay. Got it. Good. Oh, water than Wesley? Come on. So use ours, see if we can get anything, and it doesn't. Yeah, sure. Would have a second one in our hand if we wanted to identify with it, but question is, can they get up to 14? That's not 15. There's 14. Alright. Yeah. Enjoy the moment I was a goddamn human. Ah. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. So first we have a victory, even though the life counter registers that we're -2 somehow, after only taking a 6 damage attack and we're at 10. Now we basically just have our goddamn human moment of the day and try to play out 2 Teos. Forgetting that over half the stuff in this set is legendary. I guess I'll keep it. Ooh, lucky, lucky. Especially in this one. Well, thank somebody. Gotcha. I mean, I guess they voluntarily take that, but I don't know why. Alright, so let's answer with a Merchant of Many Hats. A Teo. And a Katara. Yeah, you can only guitar during our turns, but we can guitar during our turn for potentially like five, to make them all 5/5s, just with the emblem mana. Uh, oh, I can't wait to steal Karuk when he comes up. Oh boy, that's a problem. No. Definitely want to. So, swing card or oh, there it is. What? Can't block either you want. Okay. Geyser Leaper. Of course. Play my card now. Alright, so Solfateo. In this case, I'm going to discard the True and Saturate. Yeah, whenever you cast a spell. Okay. Um, Alright, let's go past the blockers. That's 2, 4, 6, 10. They're threatening exactly legal, but Matt can switch to a 6, 3. Oh, if that has a 2, a 6, 3, I think is what we play. And that means 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. Oh, can't block a lot. What is it with this? Okay, yeah. Would have had fun stealing Karuk if Sokka wouldn't have gotten involved. But hey, that puts us at 1 and 2, so guess let's see if we can do any better than that. I think the last time I played this offline, I think I got up to 62 before the third long. So hey, who knows? Maybe I'll pull out a grindy one. Definitely gonna keep this. That essentially gives me 2 waterbending castings. Alright, let's time first. Jar Jars. Thank you. And FGA and Russell. O2. And then, okay, that is, oh boy, that is interesting. I'm gonna go to Tara, and We're at Ember Island Production, our Ivanchov. I was gonna get ready to go off up in here. I mean, good lord. Just from 3 cards. That board and potentially a lot more was coming. Yeesh. Okay, let's try one more because we're getting close to the end of our time together. So we're technically we're 2-2 right now. Technically about it. Let's see. Acer 1028. Interesting. No. Okay. I'll keep that and we'll put that back. Yes, I got it better. Let's do the jaw first. So is this your draw turn or? The event attachments, the coin. Oh, doggo. Let's not do that right now. Would have been nice to get like a waterbending lesson right there, but that's fine. And passing in this 20 for 5, I'll take it. Okay, I'm here really right. Could airbending lesson that, which basically give me 2 cards. I don't want to necessarily do that. I kind of want to draw 6. So let's go airbending lesson for the draw card. That'll work. Lost days. You. Let's possess the clue. And we hit this for 3, meaning 2. And we essentially get our 6 in. We'll use the last year crack it through this then. Lightning strike, what going? Got a fail on. So there. And we'll save one just in case you decide to be a butt and use Rise of Susan. But more, about us. And on. There it is. Cool. So we have reached gold tier 3. However, we have also reached the end of our time together. So we have, what is it? We are currently 3-2. And we have one more game that we can potentially lose. So I will see you all next time. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Nanu.